guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Mrudula and I make food related content. If you enjoy watching such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, guess what high protein recipe I've made? It's street food and it's very popular in Mumbai. I'll wait for 2 seconds. Just comment down and let me know what you guys think that I might have made high protein. I'm waiting. Just comment, because nobody comments. The 100 viewers I have, nobody comments. I want you to comment. But okay, straight to the point. I have made, why am I rushing? Because I have my exam today and I somehow managed to shoot. But yes, straight to the point. I made high protein Frankie. It does not look like a Frankie and it does look like a Frankie taco. That's because I kept it on the pan for a while and I completely forgot that I had my rotis on the tawa. But it is a smashed protein Frankie, and I did not do the taste test, and I'll taste test in front of you all. So let's go, because I'm very hungry as usual. I have not had anything on the days I shoot. I literally have nothing, and then I go on to shooting and then I straight up eat at afternoon. But that's fine. Just look at how beautiful this is. First I'll eat it, taste it, and then I'll let you know what have I made and how have I made it high protein. It could have been more spicy, I feel, because the Frankies we get on streets are usually very spicy. The flavors are banging. I remember a phase in my life when I was, I guess, 13 or 14. I used to eat Frankie literally every day. I had this one best friend. She still is my best friend, and I remember coming from tuitions, and whenever we used to go to play, I used to eat a Frankie before we used to go to play every day. There was this one uncle who knew us, and he would literally after a certain point know that we are going to show up every evening there. So we were his regular customers, and I remember having every day, and it was the classic Frankie with, I guess, paneer in it, and the spice and everything hits so perfect. And if I have to choose one street food that I love the most, then guess what it would be? Not Frankie, but pani puri. How do I manage macros in my recipe is, how do I get it to a certain calorie is by, for the recipes in which I'm using rotis, what I do is I usually measure the dough balls of the roti. So in this recipe I have used 30 gram dough balls, 2 dough balls for per serving. So that's how I calculate. Oh my god, so frizzy, but that's fine. So yeah, we have used 2 whole wheat rotis per serving. I've smashed a potato filling over it, which is a blend of potato and paneer for protein. I've used low fat paneer, and I've used the usual Frankie masala that is used to flavor the potato. So I've used that and just mashed paneer into it and spread the how do I show you guys? See, can you all see this? So this is the aloo tikki that we use in the Frankie, inside the Frankie. So I've just smashed it and flipped the aloo side down on the tawa and just toasted both sides until crispy. And I added a yogurt based sauce. So what I added in the yogurt is some chili sauce to make it spicy, but then I was going to add chili vinegar on top, so I reduced the spice there. But I feel that it could have been more spicy because the chili vinegar is not giving that spice. So yeah, I made the sauce, and then as the authentic Frankies are served with these cabbage and onion, thinly sliced cabbage and onions, and drizzled some chili vinegar over it to spice it up. And oh wait, I was supposed to sprinkle some chaat masala, but I completely forgot about that. As I was rushing so much while shooting. I have my exam today. So yeah, this is what I've made. I feel that it just lacks a bit of spice. Apart from that, it's a banging recipe. I'll just link the recipe in the description for you to try it for yourself. And what about the macros? I guess it's around 550 calories and it might have around 20 to 25. Again, I'll mention it here, the macros of this recipe, and guess what? One serving is literally two of these. Every time I sit down to curate a recipe, I make sure that it's very satiating, and this is definitely very satiating. And guess what I made as a sweet recipe this week? Wait, I'll get that. I made a high protein Thandai cake. Guess why Thandai? Because it's Holi in 2 days. And again, I forgot about the fact that it's Holi due to my exam. I did not shoot anything for Holi. It's literally Holi in tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and I just shot this video today and I'll just edit it today and post it by tomorrow for people to try this. So definitely the reel would come up first and then this video. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you get to try this, but if you don't, then you don't get to try it. So just because you don't miss out on such amazing recipes on festivals, just please follow me on Instagram. Okay, getting back to this recipe, what is this? And guys, I just had a bite from this side, that's why it's not looking that great from here, but just look at from this end. Beautiful, I know. But coming to this recipe, this is a Thandai cake. For the people who don't know what Thandai is, then is this a Thandai? Oh wait, yes, for the people who don't know what Thandai is, then of course I know that if you are from India, I don't think anybody does not know what Thandai is, but if you don't know, I'm not judging you, it's okay. Even I did not have a proper idea of what it was. I always knew what Thandai is and always had it, but I did not go into the depth to check what are the ingredients and how it is made. But Thandai is basically a sweet drink which is made using powdered whole spices like fennel seeds, black pepper, cardamom. It's powdered and mixed into it with some sugar, and it's yum. It's very yum, and that's what I've always had, but I did not know how it's made. But as I was curating this recipe, I got to learn about that. But then people also mix alcohol to it, and it just adds up to the holy celebration, I guess. So yeah, but what is this? So I made a high protein cake in the air fryer. By the way, I don't usually make air fryer recipes because the top heat of the air fryer is so high that I don't prefer making recipes on in the air fryer. The experiences I have had the air fryer is that the top is overbaked and the center is still underbaked and jiggly with most of my recipes. But I recently realized that most of my reels with air fryer used in it, people like it because they find it very convenient compared to oven, baking in the oven. So the first layer is a whole wheat and oat flour mixed cake with protein powder. It takes 10 to 12 minutes in the air fryer. Poked some holes over it and added the Thandai. And let the cake soak all that Thandai, and then made a yogurt based frosting to top over it to make the mouth feel very moist and creamy, like a milk cake sort of a thing. So yeah, the frosting again had how did I recreate Thandai flavors is by making the Thandai powder at home, adding it to milk with some vanilla and sweetener, which is honey. The Thandai and the frosting is sweetened with honey, and this cake is sweetened with jaggery powder. So it's entirely refined, sugar free. I've already tasted it. I'm not going to do the taste test here because I was so excited. The moment I just dug my spoon into this bowl, I felt that moistness and softness coming through the spoon. I was like, bro, I cannot wait until I start this video. I need to just eat it. So I just ate it. Oh my god, it's super moist. Look at it. The milk has soaked all the Thandai flavors, and oh my god. That's it. I'll meet you guys tomorrow because I am planning on making a recipe. I don't know if I'm going to make a sweet recipe or a savory recipe. I've not decided it yet, but I am thinking of making a savory meal because the last time I made a sweet recipe, I don't know if you guys have viewed that video or not. In case you have not, then I'll just link that video as well, because I felt that the last video was amazing. I made two cakes unintentionally. Actually, I made two high protein cakes. So if you are someone who is into eating healthy and high protein desserts, then please do check out my last video. I made two cakes. One's a vanilla cake and one's a chocolate cake. Unintentionally, I gave the recipe for both of them, so please go check that out. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow when I make a savory, high protein or healthy meal. And for that, I'll share the full recipe as I usually do. For context, my videos are monotonous, and every video I review two videos that I make on Instagram, make for my Instagram. I just come up, review it, and just link the video for you guys to try it. And then I shoot a whole a recipe for one of the meals, which I'll shoot tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. Ta! This is the next day, you guys. It's 10 o'clock right now. Not 10, it's 10:30. I am going to prepare lunch for me, and I'll show you guys the recipe. So what I'm making, I have decided to make this viral IFFA chicken. There's this Dubai style chicken recipe that is very viral on Instagram. It went viral a month ago, and I wanted to try IFFA chicken since then. By the way, I don't know why it is named IFFA chicken. There's this one thing that everybody does at the end of the recipe. I don't know, I've seen people do green chicken, white chicken, red chicken, and at the end they add this egg based creamy white sauce, which is just egg, garlic. And I've also wanted to try this sauce, which is this mayo kind of a sauce, which is creamy and it is made of egg. It is supposed to be like a low calorie mayo sauce kind of a thing, so I wanted to try that for a very long time. So maybe I'm guessing that IFFA means that white sauce, because every IFFA chicken recipe has that white sauce that you pour eventually. I'm planning on air frying the chicken. I have normal curry cut chicken. I'll air fry the chicken and then I'll make the marinade more, or instead I'll make two marinades of the same ingredients, and I'll use half the marinade to air fry the chicken and half the marinade to make the gravy. So basically what IFFA chicken is that you marinate the chicken, and you don't make any gravy. You just fry it on the pan and eventually pour the white sauce. But just because I want to make it like a little gravy thing, I don't want to make it a gravy thing. It originally ends up being a gravy recipe. So as you make it on the pan, the chicken releases a lot of water, and that water evaporates and ends up being like a thick gravy. But as I am air frying the chicken to get it crispy and not adding oil to the pan and making it very oily, I will have to do something for the gravy. So I thought that let me just make the marinade a little more and add that marinade to the chicken as well as to make a gravy. And I think the gravy will taste very flat because marinades are just yogurt and spices. So I am thinking on making like a onion garlic paste, and then bhuno that for a while, roast that for a while, and then add the extra marinade that I'll prepare while making the marinade for the chicken. I'm not going to rest the chicken for an hour to let it marinate because I have to make it quickly. But the best way to make chicken is to let it marinate. Oh my god, why do I always have to shoot when it's so sunny? So the best way to make chicken is to always let it marinate for at least 2 hours. The longer the marination, the better the taste of chicken any day. Even if you're marinating it with the simplest of ingredients and you're keeping it for hours, it turns out amazing. So yeah, let's make now. And also if you want to have with rice, you cannot have it. If you're someone who does not love like a thick gravy kind of, I don't know, I'm making this for the first time. I don't know how it will turn out, so we'll see that after we make it in the kitchen. here with my IFFA chicken, and it looks tempting. As we planned that we'll just make the marinade extra and put it in to make the gravy, that worked out. Really helped the chicken to get that moistness and build a gravy for chicken. And oh my god, I did not expected the egg white sauce to taste this good. I absolutely hate eggs. I mean, I have the problem with the yellows, but I can have the white, and I thought that it would taste something eggy, but surprisingly there's no egg taste to it at all. You cannot taste the eggs at all, and that's the best part about the sauce. So I am definitely thinking of making a lot of breakfast recipes with the sauce. But yes, let's get into the why is my hair so, guys, you know what, it's such a problem when you have long hair. You're just, the surface of your head looks so flat and it's frustrating, but that's fine. I will do the tasters of this beautiful. And also it's 11:45 right now. It took me around an hour to shoot this because my air fryer is small, so I had to air fry the chicken in 2 batches. But if you have a big air fryer and it can fit a kg of chicken, then I don't think it should take you more than 35 to 40 minutes. But then if you have an air fryer like me, which can fit up to 700 grams of chicken or so, then you have to let the chicken air fry in 2 batches. So that's the reason it took me an hour. Till the time it's getting air fried, you can just make the sauce. And also great that I used blended onion and garlic paste, because it gave this chicken such good thick gravy texture. So yeah, now let's do the taste test. I'm very excited and I have very high hopes from this. I mean, I had breads, that's why I'm using breads. The gravy is such that you can have it with bread or kulcha or roti, as I mentioned. And if you want, first let's taste the chicken. And if you want, amazing, it's amazing, okay? It is bang. The chicken has literally absorbed all the flavors from that gravy that we made. It is amazing. Oh my god, I've nailed this recipe. This is such a Sunday meal. You can just eat this and just nap for 2 hours and then get up. I don't know where you are. It's such a meal, man. By the way, if you feel that yogurt based gravies are not that great and masaledar, then that's because you don't cook the yogurt properly. I had this problem earlier, but then I realized that if you cook the yogurt properly, be it in any gravy, be it vegetarian, non-vegetarian, I've always had this problem with yogurt, and I feel that I taste the yogurt, then that's because you haven't cooked the yogurt really well. But now I know how to get it right. You need to cook the yogurt on low flame. You don't want to cook it on high flame, or else it will split. So you cook the yogurt on low flame for a while for it to absorb all the masala, and the gravy no longer tastes yogurty but the flavors of the masala. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, then don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and also let me know in the comment section that what food related content you would want to watch on this channel. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, because I post healthy high protein meals there every alternate days. So links in the description for my Instagram. Go follow me. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next one.